So I wanted to do a quick run through, about the first time setup for the serial link using a Mega Squirt. So first things first, you're going to want to connect to the serial link network. Sometimes it takes a minute. And then for first use, you're going to want to go up to this URL up here. It's a web address to access the device directly. So once you do that, the only setting you really need to change possibly is the baud rate. So for Mega Squirt, the two common ones are going to be the 11.5.200 and the 9600. Out of the box, it comes set up for the MS2, MS3. If you had an MS1, you could change it to the 9600, but I have an MS2, so we're going to leave it as the default. So once you do that, you're going to want to pop into Tuner Studio, and then I'm going to create a new project entirely for this. So this would be first time setup, essentially. So first things first here, you're going to want to click this offline setup, and then you're going to want to pick your ECU definition file from this dropdown. So mine is the MS2 Extra Comms 342H2. So I'm going to pick that one here. If yours is not listed in this dropdown, you can select this and you can upload the ECU definition file that you download from the internet. So I don't need to do that. So we're going to go to next here. Oh, my project file is used, so let's change that. You're going to set up this page as you need, and then when we get to here, you're going to select TCP IP, which is the Wi-Fi configuration, and we're going to set the port to 23 and the address to the same one we went to before, 4.1. And then we can go ahead and hit test port, and here it says success. So we're going to go ahead and hit next, and then this is just preference, so we're going to hit next on that too. So we're going to give this a second to try to connect, and it doesn't look like it's going to here. So we're going to give the serial link a quick power cycle. This is usually only ever an issue on first use. So we're just going to quickly power cycle it here. I'm going to unplug it from my ECU. And we're going to plug it back in. And then we're going to have to come back over here and reconnect to the network. And then once Windows grabs that, it should automatically, yep, there we go. And there we go. We're set up and ready to go. My ECU here is not currently in the car. I have it on my workbench, so all this data is obviously going to be wrong because I have no sensors connected to it here. But it will be the correct data when you have your ECU in the car.